Da 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 do 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 do. I thought I had my seatbelt on. What are you gonna do? Put that mofo on. It's a Sunday afternoon, and it officially is the dog days of summer time. Dog days of summertime. Nice little mini bike. I'd like to see an 80-year-old guy on a mini bike. What's up, Coach? Everybody be back in the minuet now. Like these guys never seen a nice pair of titties before. I swear, the 7-Eleven of doom. What's up, everybody? Man, I got a headache to beat the band. Like this is a 80-year-old guy on a kid's bike. Always a good sight. Always know you're in the hood. Nice bike. What's up, everybody? It must be. I must have missed the bike rodeo here today or something. I don't know what the hell. You got a bunch of old guys on bikes riding. Oh, good Lord. Good afternoon, everybody. Help me beat my headache this afternoon. I've been doing too much paperwork this afternoon. I had to go to work at 5 a.m. Then I get off work, and I'm bullshitting. I'm choo-choo with you guys. Then back to work. till 5. I got a flipping headache. Big dog, how you doing? Car insurance and gas is too expensive, huh? Hey, let it go. How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Tammy K, how are you? Jimmy Joe, what's going on? Cheryl, how are you, dear? Rabbit, what's going on? Sunny girl, thank you. No, I don't got time. I don't have any. Charlotte, everybody, I got zero inclination to do a kitchen stadium tonight. Sorry. Just not the energy to go through all the setup tonight. It's just been too. I hate it when I have to work a double. Split. Pleased to see you too. Yo yo, G bro. Hazel Odd Vixen. How you doing? Hey Patricia. Hi Kelly. I'm from Portland. I enjoyed Portland quite a bit. Let me just put right up in the front of this live stream hangout tonight that I did get a communication that Jen has been released from the hospital, so she is theoretically back home now, which delights me to no end. Man, you do not want to be in a hospital right now, okay? With the COVID cases rising like the tide out there, you don't want to be in a hospital. So she is home, which is great news. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Bliss. Yeah, I don't have any inclination. I don't have any inclination to do any cooking or anything tonight. So, so that's good news. I got a message from her. A lot of people have asked me what was her medical situation and everything. I'm not inclined to disclose anything, nor is she given me permission to, nor would I unless she specifically said that you may disclose it, and I never even asked. So I'm just happy. Yeah, she was in the hospital. I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefores of that. It's, except to say that she already disclosed she had severe respiratory problems, pneumonia, and possible COVID. Hey, Charles. Beyond that, she'll have to enlighten through her friends and things beyond that. So I'm just glad that she's home, okay? Because we love our Jen. We love all our moderators. We got tough girls. Some people call them the mean girls, but they're good girls. They're good, solid girls. They're the backbone of the channel. Here, and Jen has certainly been one. Good vibes, love and light for Jen. Thank you. Some good news. Hallelujah. Like my thumbnail says, baby, it's a wild world out there, and it's hard to even keep up with all the bullshit that's going on. Right now, it's just phenomenal. I mean, if the news cycle wasn't so heavy with crap, it's hard to weigh out which thing do you want to put on. Which thing do you want to lead with? If it bleeds, it leads. Right? You got Haiti basically imploding down there. You've got Cuomo imploded in New York State. You got Afghanistan imploded in record time. COVID's imploding everything over here, and we're still smiling. Right? We are still effing smiling on this channel. So, short of somebody sticking a weapon in the window here and putting that up against my head, we're doing okay. What's up, D? How you doing? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's just that now we have 3 active volcanoes that are growing, as if we don't have enough shit pouring into the atmosphere from California and Oregon on fire. We'll add a few volcanoes to spice it up a little bit, but I'm still smiling. Still entertaining. Smile or go nuts. That's right, Charlotte. Still smiling, still entertaining, still having a good time, because we've got to live. We've got to live. Thank you, Love Light. I appreciate it. Says this is a welcoming and safe space. Thank you. The world is going cray-cray. I'll tell you, let it go. Don't listen to the news because it'll just bomb your senses. Right? It's tough times right now. I mean, how you doing, Darla? I mean, I'm clicking through the CNN and Fox, and I'm like, wow, what's people doing 90 miles an hour, law and order breaking down. I mean, gotta be prepared for the world, guys, because it can go fast. The thin blue line can just be gone. Hey, LSU Tigers. All right. Hey, Pansy. Just got off of work. Just threw a little makeup on and wanted to get a cup of coffee. I'm just too blown out to even turn on the coffee maker today. So I just thought I'd come out. LSU. Whoopee. I love the LSU Tigers. Not as much as my Crimson Tide, but they're okay. Siberia fires, well, that's what I'm saying, Coach. I mean, what are you going to do? You just sip your coffee, you have a couple beers, you enjoy a little NFL football, then when the time's appropriate, you put your head between your legs and you kiss your ass goodbye. I mean, what's the sense in, people are like, oh, Rosie, you should be talking, you should be doing uploads on the daily about the world situation and stuff. Dude, who am I? Right? I'm just down here. I'm down here just sucking eggs, man. That's all I'm doing. Reading the same stuff, seeing the same stuff that you guys are. Had the worst air quality for due to fires. Roll Tide rolls. Yeah, I mean, it's pick a point. Throw a dart at a map. It's probably pretty screwed up, and I was thinking to myself, why did I like Mexico so much when I was down in Mexico? Because it was like a world away from these problems. It's like you didn't, I don't know. It's just, it was like a parallel universe where there wasn't a worry in the world. And I come back here and shit's all closing in on me. So, Pansy's like, no more Crimson Tide talk. Okay, fair enough, Pansy. Hey, Lisa. Probably both. What's your thoughts on the Afghanistan? I'm saddened beyond belief, Jim Jones, that basically we've wasted 20 years of kind of made a mockery of every lost life in Afghanistan. I think all the way back to Pat Tillman in 2001, 2002, and I just have a sense of loss. But I guess if the people want a theocracy, the Islamic potentate of Afghanistan, then okay, there it is. I guess if shit gets bad enough, they'll get rid of it. Until then, it is what it is. So I don't know whether applauding Biden for pulling the plug for the inevitable Hashemeh, or whether I'm mad. I don't know. Yeah, he was in Arizona Cardinals. Pat Tillman, he was a hero, man. All those places, all those storied places on the map, Kandahar, Spin Boldak, all these hard-fought campaign places over there. Orange State air quality is pretty bad. Yeah, today's fine. Well, that's good. I'm glad that Rabbit, the air quality is a little better. We're just hazy down here. I just think it's going to be the shape of the fall until the rainy season comes here. It's just air quality is just going to worsen and worsen as we get closer to prime time, fire time here. So let's see. Afghanistan is extremely ethnically diverse. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, they've got the northern part is a whole different kind of. I can't remember what the hell they call it. I mean, it's pretty diversified, but it ain't our country. We got rain, clouds, and humidity. It's very comfortable. It's up to 80 degrees here today. It's nice right now. We've had some overcast clouds over here. So I just, I was going to do kitchen stadium. I got chicken thawed out. I'm coming home today. I got a raging headache. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm not. You think I'm setting up all that gas stove and all the, I don't even know if I got enough fuel, to run that. So wearing their mask for the Wuhan, the Wuhan wiggle. Which donut? I didn't get a donut up there, Rabbit. The reason I did not get a donut at Voodoo Donuts had nothing to do with, the controversy that swirls. How you doing, Jessica? The resurgence of Al Qaeda. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll keep that monitored closely. But the reason I didn't have a donut is because we had just come from Huber's restaurant where we had that big traditional American fare there. I had a turkey and ham. Man, I could no more eat a donut than I'm not a dessert person anyway. You guys never see me order dessert at restaurants and stuff. Even when we had that rotten frozen fish in Vegas, and Monkey Boy got the ice cream that was in as big a cup as a human skull, right? Full of ice cream. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get one bit of that. Cerro Gordo, yeah, Deborah, but my thoughts are probably going to differ wildly from yours. We'll tear into that a bit. And for those of you who don't know, Cerro Gordo was an erstwhile mining town, Lone Pine, California, that was purchased by a guy named Brent Underwood, who has a YouTube channel called CheapRvliving. And it's had its ups and downs, it's had its difficulties, and there's some things that just surprise me about the whole situation. So, Deborah, maybe at the end of it, you're not gonna think as highly as me. I have to be a little more critical about smart people doing dumb things. So, let's see. But if you don't know what we're talking about, check out the channel called CheapRvliving. And it's about the guy that's trying to bring back an old mining town and turn it into a, what would I call it, resort destination, maybe with camping and hotel and all kinds of things. And it's been difficult. Yes, Jen has been released. Yeah, hurricanes. Yeah, well, think of that tropical storm down there. Monkey discipline. Pansy. God darn. Yeah, we communicate, not every day. I guess we texted back and forth at length about 4 days ago, I would say. Yeah. I have nothing to offer. Monkey Boy's a friend of mine. Chris is a friend of mine. I don't get into the middle of stuff that happens between other people. Okay. What do I tell Chris? Make peace. Make it right. I tell Monkey Boy, just maybe, and that's his business. So I don't tell people what to do. So that's for sure. Yeah, she's out. Yeah, Coach, we're wrestling next week against two yokels. We better be careful then, Pansy. We better be careful. Spiral down from YouTube fame. I don't know. We tend to use a magnifying glass on an anthill here in the Boyd and in the DC and in the TC community. True crime, drama, and the Boyd. And YouTube fame. Just let that roll off of your tongue in an era where, yeah, bring our A game. Let that roll off of your tongue in an era when the currency of the realm is social media these days. I mean, there's a reason, like my community, we're called the bottom of YouTube, because we know we're like rats on right sticky traps. Okay, we ain't going anywhere. All right. So did I lament or was I surprised? No, but what's changing and a lot of these people that cover drama and a lot of these people that do clip channels and commentary, they're going to be surprised that their channels are taken right out from under them, because YouTube is on this very kick for cleaning up quote drama unquote now, and commentary channels and all that. So what's going on with the wind and the I don't have any wind here, skunk. You're just hearing outside noise here. Yeah, we're a bunch of degenerates. How you doing, Noreen? Rats on sticky traps. That's all we are. I don't have any wind noise here at all. How you doing, Noreen? You're just hearing the ambient noise. Yeah, it made my day too when I got a late this afternoon. She had sent a message hours ago and I finally responded to it. But you know, let's face it, hard fault. Look, nobody ever, you know, the thing that I always, thank you, Dave, the thing that always surprised me was people would say, oh, this person terminated it, or this person. Look, other people can't do anything to your channel. You do it to yourself. Okay, it doesn't matter if 1 million people flag something. If YouTube sees it and there's nothing there, it doesn't matter if 1,000,001 people. You're not going to get a flag, right? That's the way it is. Just a beautiful neighborhood ambiance. Oh well, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy Joe says I liked your videos from day one. So, you know, keep your stuff high and tight. Be nice to people. Don't flame people that. People ride high and all of a sudden the trap door gets opened underneath of them. They think they're riding high with views and commentary, and the next thing you know, boom. You know, just these days, one thing gets your channel taken down, so be careful. Can somebody check that link and see if that's working now? We do have the silver dollar contest. I'm going to formally announce that tomorrow. The silver $50. If somebody can check that link and see if that's working now. You have to be subscribed to win. That drawing will be next Monday. Jen got out of the hospital today. So, and, Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday, we're going to be doing a drawing. It's being run by King Sumo, not me. It's all third party handling it for me. I don't have to do a damn thing here. So, link not working. Isn't that weird? Hell in the hell, let me see something. The hell does that damn thing not work? No, my giveaway has, somebody sent me a message, my giveaway, I haven't even had my damn, I don't know why now. I'm gonna have to put that in the description box. I had to close that and check that. Hey, Mr. Bill, how you doing? That's very frustrating to me. The link works when I put it into a browser. I'm gonna have to post it separately. Come back to Seattle. Yeah, come, that'd be nice, yeah. I don't hear anything. Hearing wind noise. No, I just closed and reopened the browser. I don't hear any wind noise. Yeah, sometimes I close and reopen the browser. I'm not, let me see something here. I'm not hearing any wind noise. Anyway, that's why I waited a week, because that's why I have it for next Monday, because for some reason I can't even post a stupid link in my chat. So nothing. Yeah, I know. I don't. Who in the hell knows? Right. But tomorrow you'll have a full week to enter, and if you're subscribed to the channel, you have to be subscribed to the channel to chance. And when you, yeah. It'll be nice. It'll be good. All right, how about now? Sounded windy. That's weird because there's not a breeze blowing right now. Strange. See, slightly blurry. I don't know. Make sure you're watching in 720p. Okay. So I'm about ready to go get my ass Apple Pro Max 12 or whatever the hell it is with the i5. Hey, there it is. There's Jen. You gotta spread your news today, Jen. There she is. There's our Jen. Jen just posted up there, and our girl is officially home now, which is a great thing, so she can recover. Let's see, did you get a chance to no, Rabbit, we were just there for, we got there at 4 o'clock in the, it's, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we left there at, 8 o'clock the next morning. Yeah, I'll try, yeah, man, if I'm around. Yep, haven't had a chance to watch the Seattle. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Yep, we're tagged to, I'm excited about that. I love Pansy. Yeah, I'm glad that Jen has made it home. So that's the good news. Our little girl Jen is home. On her way to recover. On our way to recovery. She's been through hell. A lot of you people have. Let It Go. We got Lucky Beans. We got Canadian Girly. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. How you doing, Glenda? I've had better Sundays. Started real early around 4:30 today, but I'm still rolling. So I just didn't have energy to do Kitchen Stadium tonight to wheel out all the equipment. I'd rather just bullshit with you guys and take it easy. So I'm thrilled to be Pansy's partner for the tag team wrestling. It's quite an honor to be with her. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, you should be, because she's a music mind too, and she had a good show that she hosted the other day with, I guess it was Jen N on there. It was good. Yeah, we love you, girl. Yeah, the 720 did the trick. That's good. I'm getting tired of 4G. I'm going to be stepping up to 5G, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but I'm going to step it up. I'm going to step it up. Got 2 oncology procedures. Yeah, well, God bless Johnny, or Pansy, God bless. Yeah, always put it on 720 if you can. Let's pop that on 720. But I'm really thrilled that Jen is out of the hospital. Yeah, get plenty of rest. I should be up there shaking my booty. Yay! We are. We're tag team champions! Yes, happy birthday, Nicole! Yeah, we love Pansy. Pansy's very special, very special. Yeah, yes you did, Jen and her husband. So make sure you check it out. I watch your stuff, Pansy. I'm a happy subscriber. Be positive. You and Jen will hook up again in the future. I'm going to try to see Jen if I get over to Germany. And, don't be surprised. That's all I can say. I communicate with Jen, sent me some pictures. She's got a beautiful Mercedes-Benz now. She's happy. Got me pictures and everything. She's going to try to do some videos soon. She's still getting settled in her... She had to get her own place over there, and they had all the floods and all that other crap. So she's doing good. She still gives me my kiss every day. Every day. You got your own Olympics. Oh yeah, Led Zeppelin, that'll be good. Shake your booty and your fronty too. That's it. It's a little close today. It's we've had this high overcast. This kind of trap things. Normally the temperature would be dropping now, but we're coming into the dog days of summer here right now. So yeah, Missy Jen's doing great. Georgie boy, I got a picture of Georgie and her. So they're doing great. Jen's just thrilled to have pretty low mileage Mercedes, and she's living the dream. She's having a good time. She pops in once in a while too, so but remember, she's on a different schedule. What am I up to today, Nicole? I was going to do Kitchen Stadium tonight, and I don't have the strength to do it tonight. It's just too damn busy a day today. Too busy a day. So I figured we'd just hang out and bullshit. I don't know, Noreen, I didn't really specifically ask about, say, how's Georgie doing or whatever. My big concern is Missy Jen. And, because Georgie's a tough little brute, right? I mean, he doesn't care. As long as he's with Jen, I miss Georgie a lot. I think he's doing good. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Stay home and drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking. I feel like blasting a few shots, but I don't like to drink heavily in summertime. Winter, I love to drink. Starting like in October. Whenever you do is fine. Thank you, Jennifer. Sweet. We gotta have our daily. Where the hell did it go? Down the street? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to today. I will have a dog of my own, but that day is not this day. It's just not appropriate at this point in my, when I'm thinking about travel, I'm sitting here like, where am I going to go next? I have an urge to go international, but the shape of the world right now is just unbelievably bad, right? Yep, be down there in Florida. What the hell? Always something down here. Oh, thank you, Shark. I like very big dogs, big slobbery dogs. I like Labrador retrievers, Chesapeake Bay retrievers, those kind of things, like that pull shade in the back of the van. Hey, you know what, Mouse? Need one for my entire life. That's been a good thing to have in the back, because in winter time when it's cold and I'm boondocking in the van, if I remember to park my van so that the sun is rising in the east, the back of it, that actually acts as a heat collector that warms up the van in the morning, which is kind of nice. I don't know. We may run down to, I feel like taking a little mini road trip down to Point Reyes Station. Oh, thank you, Gail. Thank you. How you doing, sweetie? Now, Great Danes are a little bit, thank you, Hazel. Great Danes are just a little bit too big for me. Right. Hey, Flip Flop, like I like those Lassie dogs, whatever the hell they're called. I don't know. Those things are pretty cool. Like I like mutts. I don't need a fancy. Just like a rescue dog. They're like a dog. Yeah, they're like a horse with a saddle. I think Great Danes like really big ass dogs. Redhead. Yeah, Linda, you said that a few times. Jennifer said I love German Shepherds. Got the son of Grizzly Adams there. What a day over here at the what a day at the 7. It's like a continuous movie. How would you like to live in my hood? Every day, 23 hours a day. Great Cannon bottle search. Hey, thank you, Camper Van Addict. Thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I don't really know. Portland's getting. In what way? Portland will be the place to spark off protests again, I fear, because the inclination to protest is very strong there. Golden Retriever, Irish Setter. I think Irish Setters are really pretty looking. Nice looking dogs. Kids in his no, they all have those pull chooches along on their bikes. Carries all their gear and crap in the back. Just making the rounds. Hanging around, hanging around, hanging around, hanging around. Hello. Do do do, ba da ba do boo, ba ba. Yeah, kid. Yeah, all of them have those little trailers they pull behind. Let's get our $5 pizza tonight. Yeah. Thank God they got that. Crime shootings. Oh yeah, I don't know. I really look forward to getting back up to Portland again. What a damn interesting city. Even more so than Seattle, although I love Seattle, right? It's the beauty of Seattle. Beautiful. Oh, a toy poodle. Yeah, I like poodles too. They're cool, little toy poodles. Like Georgie was cool. He was like a cross between a boxer and a pug or something. He was cool. He had kind of longer legs than the average pug. But he was a rambunctious little mofo. A mouse dog, yeah, exactly. A little mouse dog, and thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in today. Been here 66 years. That's, oh well, okay, Jimmy. I guess what I like about Portland is the geographical setup, the way it works out with the Willamette River there, which is beautiful. And you've got all those 13 bridges that go across, and you can get up high on the hill, that mansion that's up on the hill, and you can see her. I like, it's a city where you can get some really good vantage points. See, Mexico City, you can't. Mexico City's at 7,500 feet. You struggle to breathe, and it's flat as a pancake, right? Part that bums me out about it is all the boarded. Yeah, there's a lot of boarded up businesses. Well, it's the same thing here. A lot of them, yeah, Pitcock Mansion, thank you. A lot of them ain't gonna come back. And a lot of businesses are struggling. I need to tell you about Las Vegas. The mask mandate came back in. Now, Resort World just opened 3 weeks ago. Right, Resort World, the Genting Malaysian property there in Vegas. They just opened 3 weeks ago. Right now, I can stay at the now, mind you, the first nights and stuff, $400, $500 a night. I can stay tomorrow night at Resorts World for guess how much? Guess how much? Take a guess. I'm half tempted to drive down to Vegas and don't be surprised. I'm half tempted to get my ass down to Vegas. $69 a night, which for a new hotel is pretty astounding. Pretty damn astounding. Right? $69. $62. God darn. You'll have everybody in LA will be moving to yeah, $69. Lloyd Center's been pretty dead for a long time. What is I don't know about Lloyd Center, but I'm saying, I mean, think about that, Jody. This is the signature hotel, and I've been watching people who've been doing YouTube videos, and it's like a ghost town down there. Hey Joni, how you doing? How you doing? I enjoyed seeing a ride along today with those beautiful horse fences on the left. So, I'm just, it's going to put a lot of pressure on other places. Now, Cheryl will say, well, she'll say, well, the convention business is up. What is it? What do you want? Fucking idiot Googling away like he's never seen anybody. Hi! Guess I'm going to have a new boyfriend here. Get the hell out of here. need to engage every guy that comes along here now wants to do a pickup. And yeah, well, you expect that on weekend, right? Because Vegas is a weekend town, but the weekend's not going to cover it. So let me ask you guys another thing. How tight do you think those machines are at the Resort World? How tight do you think those? Now I'm going to be reviewing Resort World. Like I said, don't be totally shocked if you see me down there tomorrow. But what I'm saying is, I'm going to be reviewing that. But I am really shocked because I wouldn't put a dime in those machines. I wouldn't put a thin dime. When you have a place that costs $4 billion, you tell me. Let's be a little smart in here. I've got a very smart, high IQ viewership here. Tighter than a can of sardines. Thank you, Bruce. There's your answer right there. Right? All right, everything tightened up after the pandemic. Everything. I used to see when I was playing Buffalo Gold and checking out people at the casino, even at the El Cortez, and I'm sure they're going to send me a ton of freebies and shit, but even at the El Cortez, when I was down there in June, man, Buffalo Golds, you were seeing buffaloes everywhere, and Walds, and people winning 600, 800 bucks. This time I was the biggest winner, and that tells you something weird. Something's wrong with that picture. Alright, so that shit is tighter than a drum. Tight. Got to be careful just parking on this street because somebody could come up and stick a barrel of a gun right in your face here. Well, you know, somebody said today, like now the next thing they want to add is a cleaning fee. Jacob in Las Vegas was talking about how some of the timeshares, more of them are being put into the hotel pool, and now you're having to pay a $35 fee. Yeah, the El Cortez is downtown, but even they were tight. So, you know, my goal next time is to do something I did not do this time. I told you guys I was going to do it, and I didn't do it. I didn't effing do it. I did not go to where the locals go, which is Jerry's Nugget, which is Boulder Station, Palace Station, all the places that the locals go. I didn't do that. I didn't do that, yeah. Well, don't even get me started on timeshares. A friend of mine's like, oh, I got this great timeshare. I can go to Cancun, and I got Puerto Vallarta, and man, this thing's great. I can go to Hawaii. This guy went to Hawaii one time in 13 years, okay? Meanwhile, he's been paying like $245 a month for privilege. It's like, do you want to buy this thing, Rosie? I'm like, really, man? Shit sticks to you like flypaper, really? Right? Now, I'm not saying, and I'm going to be honest, in the interest of full disclosure, damn, those Cadillacs are good looking. In the interest of full disclosure, I have gone to one of those things. If you sit through the meeting, the hour and a half presentation, we're going to give you a free buffet. I get it. Be honest. All right. At the end of it, they get me cornered in a corner. Are we going to do the deal? And they're slobbering like St. Bernards, right? And I'm handing out tissues like drool towels. Let's calm it down, boys. Number one, I make about $28,000 a year. That was a deal killer right there. Okay, right. That was the end of that. And I was damn glad to make that too, after my long comeback trail. Right. That was a deal killer. That was a deal killer right there. All of a sudden, it was like I had venereal disease or something. They were backing up. They were backing off at the speed of light. I thought they were going to collide into each other like exploding stars. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've attended. Yeah, I mean, of course I did. You know, Cheryl, Mama didn't raise no fools. If somebody's gonna, it's the same reason Chase is like, oh, if you open a checking account, we're gonna put $200 in a checking account, and then 6 weeks later I close it up, right? I mean, why should I be a chump, right? Look, money doesn't grow on trees, right? And I'm kind of noted for being, well, I just want to say thrifty, right? I'm not noted for being a lavish. I'm not the kind of person that's going to go pop out $300 a night at the Bellagio, right? I mean, I own that, right? I'm just a thrifty person. Some might say just the cheapest person on YouTube. I mean, it's kind of debatable, but I'm just saying, we got to stretch a buck, right? We definitely got to stretch a buck. Cheap, yeah, nothing wrong with that. But when I saw those monthly fees on that, and yeah, Cheryl, I did the freebie, okay? I did the freebie. Will I be playing slots at the Cosmo? I'll be touring the Cosmo. I'll be emailing the Cosmo, and I will be trying to leverage, this thing's right in my face. I'll be trying to leverage my El Cortez video with the manager, the wonderful Adam Weisberg. I'll be trying to leverage that into some more, I don't know. You gotta say, hey, I come to Vegas a lot. I do a lot of Vegas videos. Love to do a review. You know the way I write, very, who could say no, right? Who can say no? Yeah, come on down. And I'm wondering if you could put me up for a night or two so that I could get the full Cosmo experience. So, in my experience, leverage is always good because you can tell somebody, hey, I just did a review of the owner's suite at the Cortez. You need a little bit of panache out there. So, Adam had a crush. He was sweet. Look at Cheryl. They can say no. Yeah, they can say no. But, if you got an empty room, what the hell, right? Time sharing this. If you would listen to free, we would get a free blender. It turned out to be a plastic. Wow, Teresa, that's terrible. Yeah, it's worth a try, right? I'm all over that video then. I've never been, though I want to go, what the hell do we got here? That woman's still at her, look at her strutting, man. She is strutting. She is strutting. She's drunk as a skunk and she's coming my way. I hate to disappoint. Here she comes. Here she comes. Like a bee, back to the nest. There she is, right there. I don't, maybe I do. I used to be a smoker, but I gave it up. Why don't you just take this lighter? You're welcome. There you go. Go ahead. There you go. Enjoy it. Yeah. I'm sweating and I quit smoking, sorry. I like it. We got right to the meat of it. I hear you can have it. I don't use it. that was close. But you see, I'm nice. Now she got me totally off topic. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. No, she was, you guys saw it, she was just making a beeline over there. She's just making a beeline to me. Man, it's sweaty tonight. Did you not have teeth? Who, me? I have all my teeth except one upper and lower wisdom tooth. I still have all of my original teeth. Don't I melt your heart? The silver contest is coming, Mark. For some reason, I've been unable to post the link here to the contest for whatever stupid reason. I will figure it out, and the contest will run through Monday, not tomorrow, but the following Monday. So I will get that up, the contest going. Just a damn shame. She was like walking like a bad, and I don't know, she was just kind of doing that sideways. Well, howdy, man. Let me tell you, Pilgrim. Hey, Rupert, how you doing? So you had that. Well, you know, it's just my heart goes out to people. There's no reason that you know, a 90-year-old woman should be out on the street. You know, just living like that, but it is what it is. I thought that she was part of this hillbilly RV over here. What's good in the hood, Mayhem? How you doing? I don't know. I was talking about Vegas. I was talking about she asked her to do the Michael Jackson moonwalk. Well, I'm not. You know, I'm. You know, I don't like to just use people. I don't like to use people for entertainment purposes that are in a bad way. That's the shit that IP2 network does that I don't like. I just, you know, it's just disgusts me. If it happens naturally in the flow of things, that's one thing. But if it happen, you know, if you go and just seeking that out, that's a different story. So, hey, John, how you doing? Oh, I was talking about that hotel to represent, and I'm talking about how, you know, like, it's just too much capacity down there. I mean, what are you gonna do now? Cheryl S, my moderator, literally wants to beat me with a broom handle. I know she does when I talk about Vegas, but I know what's going on. Okay, it's just everything's good. There's a lot of pressure, right? That resort world, number one, it's kind of where, like, it ain't like right up on the strip. So when you go to walk the strip, you got to go really far back there. All right. Then, if you park in the Self Park, now I know the boring tunnel, Elon Musk's thing may connect. I'm not sure, but it's really a challenge. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cosmo. Are we gonna try to write the Cosmo and just let's sample one? Like, I got to be all dressed up, right? I mean, if I go in, well, close to the convention center is not going to matter. I mean, what else is close to the convention center there, right? I don't know. We'll see, Cheryl. 8 to 5 says I'm right. It's right to the Cosmo, but I can't go in like, you know, I could like the El Cortez. I was like overdressed for the El Cortez. Trust me, it's gonna matter. I don't know. I don't know. Gamble where the locals go. That's what I'm gonna do. How you doing, Dev? That's what I'm gonna do next time. I didn't do it last time, but I'm gonna do that son bitch next time. I'm gonna go to like some of the where the locals go, because they're just porking those people that are playing on the strip right now for reinstating the stripper clubs close to the convention. I don't think, you know, you have to go to the industrial area to find a stripper club, and a lot of these gals are really hardened. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, we wanted to go to the Sapphire Day Pool there and blow it out. That's the topless pool. Streets always know what's up. That's right. Right? I think we're going to end up at the topless pool down at the stratosphere up there. So maybe it's time to leverage ourselves a little bit, take a little bit of our social media currency. It's off I-15. Yes, it is. I-15. Let's expend a little bit of our social currency. Yeah, glad I can brighten your day too. But I'm going in there, and on day 2 at the El Cortez, First day I'm doing okay. Second day's a bomb. No, first day I did crappy, right? I don't know. I don't even remember. I was tired. I got in there. The second day I did good. The third day I bombed like negative 500. And the last day I brought myself back up again from oblivion. But the point is, by the third day, I started listening around the casino and I'm like, I don't hear any machines going off. Like I'm really perceptive around. Like usually you could hear like dun 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 dun, dun or the three coins, and the Buffalo Gold starts to go into that sub game, right? And it was just too quiet. Where the top you have on, pick a nice guy and some white pants. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I got to hire CheapRvliving as a consultant for my attire. I guess I should pull up in a Benz or something like that. Binion's the downtown places have tightened up. They got spanked during this pandemic, and I'm sure they've really increased that hold. Now you're allowed to go up to a 25% hold. Okay, by law in Vegas, you can go to a 25% hold. Now, Indian casinos, they don't ever have to disclose to you how much the hold is. Okay, but Vegas typically stays about 91, 92, 90, somewhere above 90%, because they don't want to strip you like a buzzard, right? And everybody leaves town. Man, I didn't win. I just threw money away, right? They got to kind of put it in there a little bit, right? Yeah, masks were back when I was down there. Hey, Robin from New York City, how you doing? The news from Cerro Gordo. Let's tear into that a little bit. I don't know if any of you follow. There's a guy, Brent Underwood, who came from Florida, who's kind of an adventurer. He's a tool on social media, meaning he knows how to work the social media. I think he did some things on Twitter or something before, and he gathered a large following or something down there in Florida. But he bought a town near Lone Pine, California. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Best wishes to you. He bought a town called a mining place called Cerro Gordo there. It's up in the hills. You can almost see Mount Whitney, which is the tallest peak in California. From there, it snows in the wintertime. It's dry as hell. Yeah, another Florida person. Brent Underwood is his name. Well, somehow or another, he found out that this town was for sale called Cerro Gordo. Not a town, but it was a mine. Okay, and he ended up with a couple partners. I think they paid $1.3 million or whatever for the whole shooting match up there. The Cerro Gordo and the mines and all that kind of stuff up there, with an idea of developing that property into a place that people would like to come and visit. It's located very near Death Valley, down on that valley floor below Cerro Gordo. Couple 5,000, whatever the hell it is. It's hot as hell in summertime, and you freeze your toots off in wintertime. Okay, he bought this place with an eye towards, wouldn't this be cool to give people an experience of a old California mining town where they pulled it out. This was California's most successful silver mine, right? I think it closed in 1957. Hey, will be. And he's already got like a couple million followers because it's a compelling story. Last June of 2020, his hotel burned to the ground. Very strange. The American hotel had lasted for 100 years. The thing burns to the ground. Yeah, wonder Hussey has a place out there. Yeah. When he walked it was a lot of good stuff down there. You may hate me when I'm done my little thing here. Okay. Now, the hotel burns down. Okay, so now he's got to rebuild from zero. Now, he's got a lot of people on the channel. He's got a lot of people, Heavy D, this other guy that has a channel that works heavy equipment rescue. In other words, if your backhoe or your grader breaks down, this guy can come and rescue it and pull it out. This guy works heavy equipment. He came up there, helped pour the concrete. I mean, it's a hell of a story. It's a great story, right? Yeah, thank you, camper. And I have a lot of admiration. He's able to get people to come up there, volunteer, and try to make something of this place. Meanwhile, he's been exploring the various mines down the deep levels and things like that. Yeah, I have, Craig. They may have something. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to just stay on this Cerro Gordo thing because I want to keep this concentrated because I'm sure a lot of people are going to check this out, and I want to be very concise about this. So, number one, I admire Brent for what he's trying to do up there at Cerro Gordo. But I have a lot of concerns. If you know anything about the climate of California where I live, you know we've had 3 devastating fires in the last 4 years here, just in my area. I've packed up the rancho on 3 different years, multiple times, getting ready to flee. In 2017, fire swept into Santa Rosa, and at that time it was the largest wildfire, the first wildfire that had ever gotten into an urban city, and it laid waste to 6,000 homes in 6 hours. When the Berkeley Fire Department, which was one of the earliest responders, came up to Santa Rosa, they thought that they were fighting a brush fire. They were told that there was a brush fire. By the time they got up here to Highway 101, which splits the city in two, there was fire as far as the eye could see on both sides of the highway, and they just, like, you can hear their talking in the truck like, oh my God, this is like a nuclear bomb hit there. They didn't even know where to begin fighting the fire. 6,000 homes in 6 hours. So I know wildfires. Now imagine that you're putting a development up on that ridge way up there where that mine is, and you're going to have people coming there that are going to be staying there. They're going to be smoking. They're going to be smoking grass. They're going to be drinking. My big concern in rebuilding and doing all of this stuff is, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Vicky, it was very sad. And then the next year, Paradise, California burned down. Now we had Dixie fire. Okay. All right, fire's our enemy here in California because it doesn't rain from March through December, okay? And then you're lucky if you get a short rainy season. This guy's rebuilding all this stuff, and I left a comment on there. You better pay attention to fire suppression up there, because ain't no fire department in the world going to come twisting up these roads. By the time they get up there, it's gone. It's gone. So this is my first concern, that you are putting a place, a resort up there where people are going to come. Now, I know damn well, I think I believe this is in San Bernardino County. I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty sure that San Bernardino County, if you want to have a place where people stay, is going to require you to have massive fire protection for the safety of guests up there. That means you might have to install a 50,000 gallon tank or something with high pressure feeds, and you're going to definitely have to have sprinkler systems. No, I can't do that, Robin, because I'm in a city. In a very urban area. If we go and the wind's in the right direction, nothing was going to stop anything here. You had fire leaping across 6-lane highways here. Okay, it was terrible. Anyway, let me get back to the story. So there's the real threat to me, and your insurance rates are going to be astronomical up there. Now, the thing that came out today that kind of surprised me was, it came out today and said there's a Canadian company called K2 that's a precious metals mining company. And they suddenly, in the surprise to him, they've bought the rights to strip mine 2 miles away from his place. And today he did a video. I'm all shocked because this K2, this Canadian company, these foreigners, he calls them foreigners, as if they're negative people. And, you know, the owner just wants to make the money so he can put an addition on his house in the Philippines or whatever. Like, come on, dude. You know, this is a guy that runs a company, right, that legally obtains the right, the permits, the mineral rights to do something on a place. And he has just as much right to be a mine, to run a mining operation, because this is mining country, as you have a right to operate a resort hotel that may or may not ever come to fruition up there. Might end up being a pipe dream or something like that. But the thing that really killed me is, this is a smart guy, this Brent Underwood. And he said in that video that the owners that he bought it from told him that he would have the rights to the overtime they had secured. That family that he had bought it from had secured the mineral rights to the surrounding, most of the surrounding mines and land around there. Okay? Told him that. Like the sons of the owner and his wife that tried to make a go of the property, and they just finally gave up and sold it to him and his partners. But here's the kicker. Now, after you plunk that money down, after you've paid the 1.2 million or whatever the hell the town cost, then you come to find out that the son had already sold off the mineral rights to other companies like K2. Like K2. Compliments the work, yeah, yeah. So yeah, disregard the contest link. I'll get that working. Somehow I'll get it working. If you're going to spend $1.2 million and somebody that you're going to buy that property from tells you that I have secured, or over time Cerro Gordo has managed, the ownership of Cerro Gordo has managed to secure these other properties, which is basically telling you you don't have to worry about development around you. Man, what are you going to do? What's the first thing you're going to do? What's the first thing CheapRvliving is going to say? Huh? Well, 1.2 million for nothing, Skunk Ape, is a good chunk of money. Considering there's no water up there, there's a road that's maybe reusable 8 months of the year. Considering that everything is, there's no infrastructure, 1.2 million is a hell of a deal. But what's CheapRvliving going to do when they're negotiating and CheapRvliving is sitting down and talking to this family, and she hears that, hey, we've negotiated, we own most of the mineral rights around here. I'll tell you, what the hell's Mouse Toes going to do? What's anybody? Yeah, get it in writing, man. Get it in writing. It's like when I bought the rancho and the real estate agent's like, oh, you know, that back lot belongs to this property too. And you know what I told him? I'm not going to take your word for it. I'm not taking your word for it, man. I want to see the deed where I want to see the land survey of the city of Santa Rosa where that other lot is included in my property. And my agent's like, God darn, that's going to be a lot of work to dig that out. I said, look, man, this property sat here for 2 years. Nobody even kicks the tires on this place. All right, you got a fiduciary duty to be my representative in this deal, and I want to see that in writing. Within 3 days, he had pulled all the stuff that proved definitively that back lot, which you couldn't even access when I originally looked at the place, or anybody looked at, I had it in writing. He didn't purchase it on his own, Sheila, but he's the front person for it. And I'm sure he has a significant majority position in that. Thank you, Mouse Toes. I got it in writing. And at that point, I closed the deal. You know how valuable mining claims are? In other words, anybody can go to a piece of BLM land. They can provide some reasonable proof that there's minerals to take, so show some proof of attempting to mine them. You can pop a claim on that land. Go down to the BLM, the claims office, and put a claim on it. Okay? Now, once the claim is there, then it becomes an official claim. You can purchase those claims from other people. Sometimes land doesn't even convey in the West with mineral rights. You just get the use of the top of the land, and ExxonMobil or whatever can come and stick their straw down there and suck whatever's underneath of your place, right? This is the thing that really surprised me about this deal, and as a result, I don't have a ton of sympathy, because this is a mining operation, and it's made it sound like, they're going to start mining all this material. They're going to be pouring cyanide down to leach the gold out. You better believe in the state of California, the regulation, you're almost going to have a full-time state EPA person here watching that operation. They're not going to let just willy-nilly. I mean, can you imagine doing business as a mining company or an oil company in the state of California with all the enviro nuts that are out here? So I didn't appreciate the hyperbole. I didn't appreciate the exaggeration. I appreciate the goal of what you're trying to do, but I don't like, K2 isn't new to this. This is an experienced place. And the thing that kind of rankled me was saying, well, just because the owner of K2, the president, wants to put a new addition onto his home in the Philippines, his vacation home or whatever, that he's embarking in this. No. This guy's got a fiduciary duty to his investors to make good deals. These abandoned mines, they're all out there, right? People are gonna die at Cerro Gordo. I'm gonna make that prediction. Okay, these mines, explorations, going down these shafts with these old cables on these, 5,000 feet down or whatever. People are gonna die out here, okay? And my prediction is eventually the state of California will just end up condemning the property. Okay, but please, let's not get the troops rallied for something that should have been the duty of the purchaser to make sure that these mineral rights were secured. Because this seller, that's it, Rubber Wilbur. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Valkyrie. How you doing? The seller was smart. I mean, they went and sold the mineral rights. Yeah, due diligence. They went and sold the mineral rights separately. And then, if you call the owners into court, did you tell this guy that, the mineral rights around here we're going to convey with the property? No, I don't ever recall us having that conversation. I think we said maybe the old infrastructure that holds the tramway will convey. Yeah, that's what we meant. We're not going to take that with us when we go. No, that's not what you said. Sorry. It's your word against theirs. Got my gold panning. That's it, Samuel. Hey, Skylar. Now, that's just my opinion, love it or hate it, but you're basically asking for some variance for historical purposes when nothing is really effectively there yet. The intention's to build this place, but K2 can be up and operational in, 6 months? So the director kind of been in mining and for 30 years, Stephen Swat, and held positions in institutional mining. And I don't like Canadians, being painted as foreigners. We're letting these, hey Penny Pincher, we're letting these foreigners come in and exploit our land. Man, you think it's easy to exploit land in California? Yeah, I don't think in addition to a house, though, it's you know, the whole thing just starts to put a little bit of a bad taste. I like Brent. I like the way he presents. I like the way he does his videos and things. But I've got to be kind of intellectually honest about property and conveyance of property and title and just being smart. Wouldn't you want some insurance? Wouldn't you want those claims in hand with having, you know, pay a land surveying company that's a recognized land surveying company, pay them $20,000 to survey and have rock solid proof that you have all this stuff. Yeah, it sounded a little xenophobic to me too, Amanda, and I'm like, oh man, this took a bad turn today. You know, and I don't like to see subscribers manipulated for personal gain, and it's like, go walk 2 miles. This mine's going to be 2 miles away, right? I mean, it's just like, to me, it becomes an additional point of interest to, you know, they might help. You might get a decent road because of these guys. Yeah, things are unicorn and fairy dust. Well, I can tell you, K2 ain't unicorns and fairy dust. They come in with some serious capital behind them and a plan that's going to be well approved by about 20 different levels of California governance there. So, sorry. And please don't paint a Canadian company as if they're Snidely Whiplash and they're going to, um, you know, crap all over everything. And these are responsible people, right? These are supposedly our best neighbors on planet Earth. So I guess because I worked for a Canadian outfit for so many years, I felt a little rankled about that. If you're going to spend that kind of money, you need a vessel survey. Yeah, you need to have a vessel survey done, right? Thing might not ever be declared seaworthy and insurable. Yeah, how much is fairy dust an ounce? Hey, Maggie. So, that's right, Bruce. If it ain't in writing, it doesn't exist. That's contract law. You can argue oral contract law, but oral contract law will always be a 50-50 standoff. Your word against his, so the status quo stands. And guess what? These people have the. You think K2 went charging in there without the appropriate ownership? They've probably been buying this stuff for years and buying up these mineral rights. Probably these sellers of Cerro Gordo were like, man, we're getting a double barrel here. We're selling the mineral rights and we're selling Cerro Gordo here. Genius. Good legal representation. Good real estate lawyer. Yeah, contract law is very important because it's also very hard to overturn. It's very hard to beat a contract. Okay, you have to get everything in writing. Everything that you do should be in writing. So now, to leverage your viewership, to claim some historical significance of a place that sat empty since 19. Previous owners tried to make a go of it. Royal Bank of Canada. Well, that's who I worked for. I worked for the Royal Bank of Canada for many years. Okay, and they're a first class, top line, first class international bank, top of the top of the top. There's no way they're getting involved with somebody that's not. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Z? How you doing? So if Royal Bank of Canada is involved, then it's a top flight deal. These people don't piss money away. And they have a lot of experience with mining and and oil, and they have I did a lot of deals with the specialized. Someday I'll show you the pictures of the oil gas deals we worked at in Sichuan province out there. If this helps viewers here, it's all worthwhile. Yeah. Well, I think it would be. Just if you buy something, get it in writing, guys. And even better than that, get it notarized. It's like these people when I bought the Rolling Rancho, the 74 GMC, and I asked Jerry Garcia, the seller, hey Jerry, is everything all up on, do you owe any back registration fees on the, oh, he said, Rosie, everything's good, honey, you worry too much about shit. And I said, oh, that's really good to know then, Jerry, because, you know what, before I put this money in your hand, we're going to ride over to the DMV in Stockton, and we're going to do the deal. We're going to do the transfer right there to DMV. And he turned white as a sheet. Okay. We get it to the DMV, and they're like, oh, the woman's like, there's $440 of taxes due on this. He looks at me. I just stand there kind of rocking back and forth on my heels, and we just kind of look at each other for a minute. The woman at the counter, it's like something out of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Ooh, I'm looking at him, she's looking at him, he's looking at me, I'm looking at her. Just looking at each other for like 2 long minutes. Just rocking back and forth on my heels. Finally, I'm like, well, pay the woman. You told me it's all paid up. So he's like, okay, just take it out of the sale. That's it. He said, no, you got to reach in your own. You got to take it and pay it, man. You got to take it and pay it. You got to look out for yourself. This is what I mean. So don't come running at me later at Cerro Gordo and say it ain't right that there's a mining company that's secured the legal rights to have an open mining operation here, right? Always get it in writing. That's my best thing to tell you guys, no matter what you do. If you go to a car dealership, they'll tell you, oh, you can do this and you can do that. Tell them, put it in writing. Put it in writing. It's like Missy Jan, they promised her the moon when she bought her Ford Escape. She got nothing in writing. And when she would go over to try to claim on the things that they told her, the guy, owner of the dealership's out the back door. He's fishing. He ain't around. Right? This guy's over the hill like something out of a cartoon. You can see the smoke trail behind him. Zoot, zoot, zoot. He don't even know you anymore when you come in. Smart people, nice people, dumb people. It's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. Never get played. And if somebody says, no, I can't put that in writing. Bye. That's it. Bye. That's it. Mr. Z, August 27th. We're moving on up to the east side. Learn from getting burned. So, how much sway will people have about betting on the come? They took their son's word for granted. The guy, yeah, he's laughing all the way to the bank. He took Brent's money and K2. Brent, that's what I'm saying. The guy who's smart. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm all for what's going on at Cerro Gordo, and I applaud somebody trying to make a go of that. I really do applaud that, but please don't leverage your subscribers because of your betting on the come about some potential resort when you have somebody with money in their hand with jobs coming in to do a mining operation, okay? With plenty of capital. Okay, and please don't denigrate the president and Canadian ownership as if there's some mean, dirty foreigner, snidely whiplash called the Canadian Mounted Police to save the day. It's not right, and I'm going to call it out. It's not right. It is not right. It's not right. Business is business. Business is, yeah, I mean, good luck. I mean, K2 has everything that they need to properly proceed. And to try to get some injunction on historical grounds, Nope. So what's going to end up happening is he could have formed a good relationship with K2. These guys would have probably put a road in for enhancement and stuff like that. And now you're just coming at it odds to them, and it ain't going to end well. It's not going to end well. When somebody comes in with big money, the best try to be their buddy. They can do things to help you out. Yeah, don't use people for, please don't use people for poor decision making. You know, that's all I want to say is please don't use leveraged subscribers to force your will upon others in the world. It's a misuse of social media. Okay, and it's all contact heavy D. He'll bring the hammer down. I don't know, guys. It's just very disappointing to me. Let's see, man. I've been on top chat. So, I really want to hit the road. Maybe I'll be able to get away Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe I'll drive down to Cerro Gordo. I'll be persona non grata. I'll be a hero at the K2 Christmas party. Ladies and gentlemen, the former pride of the Royal Bank of Canada, Rosie O'Kelly. Yeah, thank you, Psyche. Get everything in writing. Young Brent doesn't have the means to take on K2. Mrs. Mit's Adventure, I'm sorry to hear that, Hobo. Anybody that just thinks below a deeper level than just watching YouTube videos realizes that you're getting into a battle that you're not going to win down there, right? I don't think it's K2's fault, man. There's one of those one wheels. I wanted to get one of them. Afraid I would bust my ass though. So I don't do that. Showing how there are still Galena reserves to advertise that without the mineral rights. I think he has the mineral rights within the property lines of Cerro Gordo. But I think all the other mineral rights have been signed away. So, and let's face it, Teresa, running a mine, planning a mine, developing a deep mine, not a strip mine is pretty easy, but a deep mine, can you imagine the cost of infrastructure to secure that to where you may begin mining operations and having that shored up, and the second that you go to stick employees in there, miners in there, man, it's a whole, like they say, it's a whole new world. Man, you're going to have mine inspectors down there. Hey, MJ, how you doing? You get mine inspectors down there checking safety. You got oxygen readings have to be reported, pumps and fans. Yeah, I'll probably be invited to the K2 Christmas party. That's what I said. I'm already an honorary Canadian, right? But what's right is right, guys. The Canadians aren't our enemies here. You know, to do mining in California and most places today, you have to be incredibly competent and you have to have a lot of capital behind you. Maybe Brent can create the camp facilities. I mean, work in cooperation, right? Somebody that has money, they can do things for you. You can be a nice adjunct to it. Hey, you can see an actual operating open pit mine right over here. We're running the daily tour over. K2's like, yeah, we'll put a viewing platform there. Yeah, bring your people over. You know, yeah, you enhance the experience. You don't fight it. In other words, you can't hold back the tide of life because you think you have a historically significant place that's a foundation in the ground for a future hotel. Life just does not work that way, right? Died in a coal mine of years. Oh, sorry to hear that, Brandon. Father died in a coal mine. Brent should go ahead and put up a tent city for. Yeah, just I'd be inclined to be cooperative because I know um, if somebody's properly secured. Hey, Mike B. If somebody's properly secured the mineral rights, I don't have a chance in hell of really fighting that. Scrounging over here. Kate, their plans and Mojave, you always get it in writing. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Roji. Well, like I said, there's hurdles to be cleared, but the Sierra Club has a say. But strip mining, look at Kennecott Copper in Arizona. They've been the biggest open strip mine and the mining operation in the world is right Kennecott Copper down there in Arizona, and I mean there's huge. It can be done properly. Good time to be in Florida or try close down and get. I don't know nothing. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. I'm not going to go to Florida right now, honey. I do appreciate you thinking of me and putting that out to me. That really is appreciated. I don't really intend to go to Florida until hurricane season is over. I'm always worried about devastating storms in Florida. I don't want to ever live through a hurricane. It would be a very frightening experience, but I appreciate that, Wendy, for giving me a heads up on that. So I'm really thinking late October I'll be down there before November and hanging out with Mr. Z again. I can't imagine if they will be coming to Cerro Gordo. Yeah, I don't know, Psyche, how many people are going to come. It depends what the infrastructure is. Let me tell you what's going to happen if you're going to host people up there. You have to have, first of all, you have to protect life. Okay? When you have paying guests come on, that's a different thing than people just coming up and volunteering their time. You have to have safety issues. You have to have sanitation issues. What are you going to do with all this? Is everybody going to use an outhouse? Well, guess what? California doesn't know, man. Spotter pots and all that. You can't just crap in a hole in the ground anymore, all right? Okay? That's more of an environmental hazard than an open strip mine to the state, right? So you have to have the health department sign off. You're going to feed people. You're going to have food service up there. You're going to have people to come up there and work and basically live there. You're going to have to support people. Are they going to be able to come up a hill every day and maids? I mean, can you imagine trying to support the infrastructure of hospitality? How big is it going to be? I mean, you're going to have a maximum of 20 guests, or do you want to have campsites? Do you want, I mean, who's better defined right now, K2 or Cerro Gordo, right? There's no water up there, right? Liability costs are going to be sky high, and insurance, logistics would be a nightmare up there. Be a nightmare. Best you can have is a rustic camping experience that just makes the minimum of what's required. Outhouses. You're going to have huge water tanks and infrastructure, and very rustic feeding, home style or something. It's I just think you bit off more than you can chew with this whole thing. Can't just tack up and not respond. That's right, Pamela. You can't put a sign up that we're not responsible, like in a parking garage. We're not responsible for theft or damage. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, the reason it's been abandoned is it's just they got what they wanted out of it, and it's a cool property. It's got beautiful views, but to the money and people's enthusiasm runs out after a while, right? Like a garage sale. After a while, people start to lose their enthusiasm. You start to chip away at people with some of the stuff, like um, basically besmirching the reputation of the president of K2 and the Canadian outfit. It's uh, people that are willing to think beyond a deeper level of just the beauty and the history are going to realize that um, that kind of power play is going to probably turn some people off. Right. Right. Yeah, you can't just hang a sign up. The bad news for him seems that you trust no one. They waited almost 2 years for this guy. He never got an answer. This week he got the answer. He didn't want to really worry about Brent's health. Obviously, he's losing weight. He's got a lot of pressure from other investors, but I wish nothing but the best for Brent. But the psychological boulder that he's going to carry on his shoulders, he's going to be disappointed by. He might get initial injunctions or something like that, but I fear for because over time, less and less people were into it. There are less volunteers, less enthusiasm, and you got the answer. Yeah, Canada's a beautiful country, and Canadian people are great people. And I don't want to see them dogged as being like Snidely Whiplash, and we need the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. What's up, Rhonda? And I hate to be the one to drop the bomb on that, but I've been an observer since day one on it, and I've commented about fire suppression and things like that, and safety issues, and what kind of experience you want to have. It should be the number one question in my mind when I go to potentially purchase is that I want to know why the people are selling now. Everybody has their price. Why are you guys willing to sell it now, right? If you have this same vision. So I don't know. Maybe the smartest thing you could do is form a stock company and put up shares to become a publicly traded investment company or something. But even that's going to be a hole in the ground. Team USA all day. Well, these who's the smarter entity? Really hits reality hits hard. I mean, you're playing with the big boys now. These people play for keeps. They have the lawyers, they have the experience, they do mining day in and day out. The bad news for Brent is that this was not located a few miles east in Nevada. Then you would have much less regulatory oversight, because let me tell you, the state of California, don't think that they're all anti-mining and anti-mineral, because look at where the place is located. But I'm just saying, they're not going to make it easy for you. The permits, the cost, the inspections, the health department's going to be across it, the county building codes, everything. Yeah, reality's hitting me. So I don't think a lot of people thought about that, in purchasing that. I mean, it sounds like a romantic dream, but it's probably something that may end up being a little less than that. Yep, Team Germany, that's right. May end up being a bit less than you wanted up there. I've been to British Columbia. It's fun. The people are polite and nice. I live 20 miles from the border. Now you need a passport. It's a little hard. It's a wonderful people, man. They're welcoming. Go to Calgary, clean town. Go to Montreal, an amazingly diverse town. Go to Toronto. You'll be like, wow, this city is amazing. Go over to Pearson Pier, across from the Toronto skyline, and put your folding chair out and sit there and just look at that amazing skyline of CN Tower. Go down Yonge Street. Go, all the diverse foods of the world are there. These people are top flight. Companies, planners, mining, and it's all on K2. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's all there. So please, made a really bad move, hey Miguel, of taking on K2 as an adversary instead of working cooperatively with them and nudging up. Hey, we could have a good thing here. You can help us develop the. Yeah, we'll put power up there for you. Yeah, we'll run the lines up. Well, shit, we'll put the road up, paved, 2 lanes wide. We'll have friggin' street lamps going up there. Yeah, we'll do that, Brent. Be pretty cool to see this in operation. In other words, sometimes you got to know when David is going to get whipped in a David and Goliath thing, you know. And I'd rather work cooperatively with these guys. Get the water flowing, exactly. Hey, Brent, we're going to be putting huge water things up there. Yeah, we could cover off the installation as long as you pay for material. Yeah, we'll cut the boys loose for a week. We'll get those big tanks mounted up there for you. Yeah, let's keep working together. Okay, well, here you go, Steve. Here's a couple tickets to the Cerro Gordo Christmas ball for you and your wife. So, but that's just the way I feel. I can't hide that, and I can't pen off some letter to the BLM that this is some historically significant place because this guy wants to bring that back. It just doesn't work that way, right? Just doesn't work that way. Man, just does not work that way. Cheryl or my mods, anytime you see somebody start posting a single letter, just immediately just delete the first thing. That's Carlos Martinez posting that. Oh, thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. So anything with a single letter, just immediately take it out. I don't tolerate. Yep, just came up for you. Yeah, I just pop it out. It probably comes up for me first. So, Gone with the Wind. All right. Yeah, for somebody that is probably the biggest. Just don't put that up there on here. So anyway. I like the sound of those old VW bugs, huh? Let's get some dinner. When I was a serviceman, in particular deal, I saw crap go on there. I had to give my notice after about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Craig. You have a very good head on your shoulders. Oh, a cup of tea. Hey, Welsh. You know, I wish I'd start to drink tea again. How you doing, John Doe? Yeah, it's going to be burger night tonight. Burger night. I want to thank Amanda for her she made a nice donation to me. Hey, Terry, thanks again to you. Yeah, I have a lot of nice supporters. Thank you. If you want to help support the Travels and Adventure, all I really have is PayPal. I only put it out once a stream. I don't have Patreons. I never will. I don't have GoFundMes. I never will. I don't have channel memberships. I never will. All content for all people at all times, but do have the PayPal on there if you do want to support me. PayPal.me/Rosie O'Kelly. It is appreciated. I try to give value for your viewership here and keep it interesting. And I think Cerro Gordo is a very interesting topic because I just think it's topical, it's interesting, but I think some terrific missteps have been made. I would encourage Brent to reconsider his steps on taking on K2. tried to form a cooperative relationship with them because they can do much more to help you before they shut the door in your face. Yeah, I got 2 burgers. I didn't eat the other one. I didn't, just ended up shit canning it. I forgot to get it out of the car last night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over and yeah, maybe I will, but I don't want burger. I just want the little Junior Jacks. I didn't want a double. Maybe they doubled up because they had extra ones. I can't eat that much. I can't eat all that, so. K2 is a powerful corporation, and they're not mean people. You know, it really did lose me when you said, you know, just so that opened his mind, just so that the president can have an addition on his vacation home in the Philippines. I was like, really? Did he just say that? There's that lack of respect on the surface for your neighbor? Alan will be around, I'm sure. Yeah, that kind of just I don't know. That was hurtful. That was hurtful. To reduce a man and his the leadership to that was really kind of unexpected to me. I really need another cup of coffee, guys, before I eat. And Ghost Town Living told the guy they should have known about. Yeah, I would just encourage him. You could see my comment that I made to get it in writing beforehand, and I would concentrate more on fire suppression. But that's the correct message, Brandon. Yeah, I might get some Chinese tonight. Well, I might actually I might get some fried rice tonight, Wendy. But right now I need to get another cup of coffee. Yeah, it's too early for Dutch Brothers. And if I get a second cup, I may not need a third. But then again, that reminds me of the hot dog episode. This poor guy. This guy shouldn't ought to be on the street at 80 years old. You see these old duffers out here. Yeah, to think of a president 30 years is going to be motivated by an addition to his home. This guy's got bigger people he's responsible to, you know. They're not out to get you, Brent. They're not out to get you. And I got a couple of scratchers too in the car. Let's see, where am I going here? I need another cup of coffee before I do anything tonight. I forgot. Look at that, guys. Winner, chicken dinner. I think we're going to scratch them too. I'm going to get another cup of coffee here. But Cheryl, I didn't really know if that would upset you or not. I mean, I tried to handle this as diplomatically as possible. But I just don't believe in leveraging people for personal reasons and things. And let's not put the veil of historical significance on a mine that went defunct years ago. I mean, I admire what the plan is, but yeah, and I think that, you know, to talk about it's going to be a cyanide. I mean, it's going to be so carefully monitored. Let's see if they have coffee here. So carefully monitored by the state of California. You can imagine anything with involving cyanide and talking about 1 teaspoon will kill people. That's the same stuff that they used at Jonestown. Come on, man. Really? As if people can't be responsible. Right? Hi, Lulu. That's what kills me. I mean, I ain't never gonna get the invites. Let's see if they have a coffee here. You know, there goes my invite to Cerro Gordo, but that's the way it goes. I'll be at the K2 party. Let's face it, guys, K2 probably throws a better party anyway. Unbelievable. Closed due to no staff. Unreal. It's like, apologies, we have no staff to run this operation. Unbelievable. I tell you guys, I fear for the shape of the world these days. Yeah, Cheryl can handle it, but right is right, guys. It's one thing to petition because I want to have this and I enjoy the beauty. It's another thing to start personal attacks on people. That ain't gonna cut it. Yep. It's the shape of the service industry. Closed due to staff shortage. Yeah, ignore that thing till I get that website straightened out for that giveaway. I'm gonna have to just start putting a link in the damn description box. I don't even know why it's not working up there. Makes me madder than hell. The only way I can check it is when I'm live. That really sucks. Second time today it's been the wrong link. Yeah, thank you, Jody. Just tell people disregard that. But the contest will be coming tomorrow. It'll go for a full week. You have to be a member. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, K2 is not some rinky-dink fly-by-night operation. Provide a lot of jobs in the U.S. All I say is let's just keep it real, right? I never liked hyperbole and histrionics. Yeah, I'm shipping that worldwide. Wherever it goes, it goes. If it costs a lot of money to ship it to Zambia, well, then it goes to Zambia. In short, that's worldwide. But you must be a subscriber to be eligible. That baby has to ship to Mozambique. That's where it's going. I want everybody on the channel to be eligible. Everybody. No matter where you are. I don't care if it goes to Upper Volta or Azerbaijan or Turkmenistan. That's where it goes. All right, let's see. Let's get our coffee here. Boy, that cop's gonna nail me. Yep, right there. Oh, he didn't nail me. Shit, I like almost brake checked this guy. Wow, this cop behind me, whoa. He was like right on my tail, and at the last minute I threw my signal on. Holy shit. God, I'm lucky. Lucky. You rev people up, not everybody has to agree with them, and I'm taking a stand today on the other side. All right. I really needed this cup of coffee. Really needed it. All right. Yep. Make sure you're subbed up to the channel, everybody. Communicate with who do you think should consider more? You know, I just, Cheryl, I guess I just I didn't want to make people mad today, and a lot of people are going to come after me now because of my opinion, but it's just too self-serving to, you know, number one, I don't like to villainize people that are doing their job within the bounds of the law and in an environmentally safe manner. What the hell happened over here? Shit, what do we got? Somebody died over here? I don't know what the hell happened. Got a ton of people over here. What the hell happened? Got man down. Yeah, I've tried to be very, I've tried to pick and choose my words very carefully. Oh, hell no. I mean, I worked for a Canadian company for 5 years, and let's face it, the greatest people on planet Earth, and certainly our number one allies on planet Earth, are, you know, it's kind of a toss between the English and the Canadians, right? And Australians. We have a common bond of at least language and Western. But yeah, I have to say I was kind of offended because I'm kind of an honorary Canadian, right? Best bosses I ever had, and the nicest ones were Canadian, and I just don't think they do shit in a half-ass way. And I'm just, except for, well, I don't know. Except for, I don't know, Mr. Z, except for, you know, you pit a small wannabe tourist attraction in with, I mean, it's hard to make, something that was a closed up mind. Absolutely, Kelly, I love Canadians. It's hard to convince people that a closed up mind is a historically critical site. You know, I mean, it's a mind. It's a mind that was played out. If anything, a lot of people would think, why would you want to come up here? And, you know, what's the goal here? Is it to try to be a miner, or is it try to have a resort destination? What's up, James? So I was a little worried about, you know, upsetting people on here. You know, because there's a lot of people, obviously, if you look at the comments, there's people that are very much engaged with Cerro Gordo, as they should be. I mean, it's been a fascinating journey so far. I'd like to see it stay on the rails. Yeah, thank you, Jerry. I'd like to see it stay on the rails and not to get derailed because mining operation's going to happen 2 miles away. That's a pretty good cup of coffee. I just needed to wake up a little more tonight. So it's just sometimes you get kind of too big for your britches. But I wish everybody well. K2, I wish Brent well and everybody up at Cerro Gordo. But I just think you got to really think about, you got to think strategically about stuff. You can't think with your heart all the time. Just like Germany and Austria, that's right. Guess what time it is, guys? Our winning number 32, 13, 23, 13, 29. 11, 43, 730, nothing on that first line. If you don't get the first line, you usually don't get the card. 16, 28, 27, 44, nothing on that card. Nothing. Let's go on to the next one. At least this one doesn't get my blood boiling like Pac-Man does. 28, 24, 15, 38, 14, nothing there. I don't think we got anything today. We're just not on our upswing of gambling right now. We're on a downswing. 37, 39, 27, 25, 7, 9. That's like a whole blowout there. All right. Felt like we might be lucky, but we got porked today, guys. We got porked. We got porked. Right there. Right there. Turn down your volume. Did you hear about the farmer that spent all his own his money for nothing and his chicks for free? No whammies. Yeah, we got nothing on that. But yeah, I was actually going to go down there and do some videography at Cerro Gordo. But I'm not quite that, I'm interested from a distance, but not enough to make the drive up the hill. And I don't know what I'd really be able to offer anyway. Just put a little donation in there. That would be about it. Kick in a little bit of dough. But I don't think I would go down the mine shaft in that rickety old lift. Oh, Cheryl's tough. She can take a hit. She's taken a pounding here for 2 years over here. She's tough. She ain't gonna get upset as long as you're not cursing or attacking anybody here. It's fine. She don't care. She beats the hell out of me on the regular. Love you, Cheryl. I really do. Without you, I'd be a pile of doggy doo. Running my chat. Oh, yes, I do. Winner, winner. Anybody ever shopped in one of these big lots over here? Do they have decent stuff? Hello, EJ. Yeah, Cheryl is she's our tough girl. She's one of my front tough girls. Just a spoke in the wheel. You're more than a spoke, honey. You're like the center square on Hollywood Squares. Right? Oh, it's a pick and save. They have discount stuff if you'd like it. Thanks, Cheryl. Oh, I found another 50 cents on the ground today. I couldn't believe it. I almost did a separate video on that. I thought, oh, that might get me what a beautiful night, just hanging out. Lots of expired food. You'd be a fan. That'd probably be right up my alley. Thank you, Amanda, for your kindness. What's going on? I'm always late to the party. Hey, Queenie. We just had a big discussion of, oh, it's like the world of Walmart of 99-cent stores. That's cool. I'm half tempted to go in there. What's up, Alan Gold? I think the song goes like, we love you, Cheryl. Yes, we do. We don't love anyone as much as you. When you're near us, we're blue. Oh, Cheryl, we love you. That's it. Yeah, she's like the Paul Lynn. She's the center square of the Hollywood Squares. I don't even grocery shop. I'm just working down, I think except for Mr. Z when we went shopping for the Z burgers. That's the first time I've been in a supermarket in like 3 months. So Brendan's been looking thin, stressed, maybe not. It's a lot to take on. Roji said Brendan's been looking thin, stressed, and sick. Maybe he's known for a while. It's a lot to take on. You're living at altitudes. You know, he's in his prime years. You should be out swinging with the girls. And he's up there. But you can't control the world, right? You can't control the rest of the world. You can't go up there and then claim this is a place of historical significance when it's sat for years, right? It's just a mine. That's a huge coffee. I think I'll just get my food now, and then we got our coffee. So it's going to stay nice and hot too. And I think we're going to get know if I feel like Chinese tonight. Hey, how you doing, Ninth Element? We're just around the hood tonight a little bit. Boy, they didn't everybody dispersed over at the scene of the action. What's up, Nancy? How you doing? Got that piece of bird crap, whatever it is, on the windshield. Be a pain in the ass. My secret to being happy is have focus every day and be glad for friendships. Whether they're online or in real life, they're all very valuable. Treat everybody with respect. Even if you have a different opinion, like Cerro Gordo now, we can still be awful respectful. Look at this guy racing up to the light. That's right, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead in your old 89 camper van. Get a load of your bad self. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, be gracious, be grateful. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. This place might be way too crowded over here. Just coming at 2 a.m. and 5. Wow, 100% discount. No. Shit, there's 50 people in there. To hell with that. That place is like a zoo. Yeah, don't let me slow you down, man. Oh, I got this goof with the camper van behind me again. There's like 6,000 people in there. Can't see a damn thing. Move forward. Food is fresh, not for me. I'm not sitting around a line. Hell with that. F that. Goat Head, that's it, Teresa. Goat Head. You're officially of the Goat Head Club. Let's race this vet. I smoked that mofo. Woo! Later, dude. Trying to smoke me, baby. You got what you got coming to you. You and your beautiful girlfriend. Hated to do it. Rolling through town. on a Sunday night. It's the Goathead Express. Goathead, man. Goathead. Don't let me slow you down. Goathead. What's the sweetie meal? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a bad look, man. Sounds like this van's falling apart. That was bad luck. That girl had that very short skirt on with the very thick legs and those garter stockings. It just was a rough look. Rough look. Playing Mario Kart. Good to see Mr. Z tonight. He's ready for our cool week in Vegas coming up. On the Goathead Express. Goathead, man. The Goathead Express. Ah, what a night. Sunday night in Santa Rosa. I don't know what the hell happened over here to this place. So they remodeled and took that old 7-Eleven out of action. Here. As the sun goes down. We passed the old Pepsi-Cola bottling plant. And it's the Goathead Express. The Goathead Express. Let's turn and make a left here on the street of shattered dreams. I'm not sure about, I don't know. But if I'm a business partner, I'm extremely concerned about not having mineral claims in writing, right? Because that's good equity for loans. I mean, you could potentially sell them up. I don't know what they're worth, but you know, that's additional bonus. There's got to be some type of equity in those claims, right? At least that's my thought. There's got to be some value there, right? But you would want to secure all those claims. If they're claimed to be part of the deal, you'd want that in writing to have all that buffer of peace and quiet around you. Professor Goathead, that's it. I have to give everybody the Goathead. Nowadays, people are in such a hurry. I just give the old Goathead. They just want to come right up on your ass now. Hopefully, we'll get on the road on Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll be doing something. They're really going great guns on that apartment building. That used to be our Christmas tree lot. Unbelievable. That stucco's still drying on there. This city just never stays still. Where Bobby gets his beer, Dave's Market. It's a night on the Goathead Express. Don't know what we're facing tonight over here. Don't know what the dealio is going to be. Let's see what the situation is. Okay, well, we've got a situation here. We got a situation. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. A sweep's what I am. Do 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 do. La da da do 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 do. Oh, chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I like life. Life likes me. Me and life have a mutual spree. Feed the birds, tuppence for birds. Oh boy. We're at the end of the line, guys. The end of the line. No, it takes 2 minutes to change the wig. No, I don't really want the 2 tacos. I'm just not, I'm only going to get tacos from a Mexican place. Yeah, disregard the contest. That's all failed up right now. That link makes me so mad. All I do is copy and paste it, and it just doesn't seem to connect. I like the traveling wheelberries. Dude, where do you think you're going, man? The line is right here, bro. I am the line. No, it doesn't bother me at all. I've used it for years, no problem. There's a new Benz. People in the hood living high styling, man. Tinted windows. Woo! It's like a night on the Goathead Express. How you doing, Kaylee? Thank you for your nice comment today. I'm always happy to see you, sweetie. cup of tap water, lemon wedge, and sweet and low. I hate sweet and low. Mercedes, pay by your taxes, right? Your pandemic paycheck program, huh? Your PPP loan? Huh? Sweet and Low, the poor guy that founded Sweet and Low pitched himself out a window. Jeez. Poor bastard just threw himself right out the window. Still use that same old little crappy factory in New York City. Poor bastard just pitched himself right out. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, huh? Loan means repay, not... Well, they gave out enough of that money to people. That was like free money, right? You got that burst. Sure, you got the link of that poor bastard that threw himself out the window? He was sweet and high. I like Splendid too. His sugars were low that day. Sorry. You got that link to that story? That's right, Chef. I thought the same thing too. I'd feel guilty too. Happy Sunday, Brian. How you doing? Goat head. Wow, this thing just isn't moving at all. We may not eat tonight, guys. 23 kids, mega stimulus. Yeah, there's the link. Cheryl posted the link. You can see, click on that. Oh, well, thank you, Roji. I appreciate that. I think a lot of people are going to check out my thoughts on Cerro Gordo. But I've followed it for a while. I've been a big cheerleader of that. But tonight I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. To be honest with you, I just, I don't like to see people just thrown under the bus. Everybody is, we have not moved one bit here. Yeah, there's the New York Post article. I'm sure I'm going to get some backlash on that, but that's the way it goes. Snap, scrapped in Chula Vista for recycling. For our town, EJ? Yeah, I try to have a positive. I find you can say anything in life if you say it the right way, right, Linda? You know, you can make your points without being mean. That's what adult discourse is all about. Sweet on the down low. That was tragic. Look at the video of the company in operation. I always like to see factories. That's right, this guy was playing the corporations making money bad card, but if he had the rights to the mining, he would be playing a different tune. That's exactly right. Struggling with Parkinson's disease. Well, God bless him. I'm sorry about that. That's terrible. Yeah, I'll use equal. I don't like sweet and low. I don't like saccharine. It's nice to see Mr. Z tonight. Mr. Z, it won't be long till our Vegas adventure kicks. It's going to be a different kind of adventure. Different kind. Splatter problems. Yeah, Stevie is good too, but I got to use a lot of packets. Yeah, just keep reminding me to bring my handgun and the ammo with me. Hey Harold, we're gonna do a little shooting too. They want to get me on that 1911. Man, I don't like firing 45s. Never been my weapon of choice. The fabled 1911. Yep, bring my ninja shooting stars. Shing. Ah. I got my Beretta. Smooth as silk, not on me, and I'm not firing any 12 gauge shotgun unless I'm holding it like Granny Clampett. Down low. You like skeet shooting? Yeah, that's fun. No, Queenie, the guy that founded Sweet and Low artificial sweetener. Yeah, 45s are only for big hands, and I don't appreciate the kick. I can do just as much with a 9mm or a 38. So I don't need that much stopping power. Peppermint ginger iced tea. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Peppermint's not my favorite flavor. I can do more harm with an iron skillet. That's classic. Well, don't ever fire a 12 gauge from your shoulder. It's not meant to. You will tear yourself to pieces. I just cleaned my Beretta a couple weeks ago too. Pretty busy tonight. That sushi place is rocking in there. Person gave up behind me. I'm the last person in line. Not on a 50 caliber, no way. Next he'll have me on the back of a open bed Toyota truck with a 50mm on the back. Like a Taliban cruising into Kabul. Yeah, that's actually pretty good sushi. No, I don't think so, Patricia. I don't carry it that often. You gotta figure we put down dogs and pets, you know. Yeah, Walther PPK is a pretty good weapon too. And everybody wants the Glock 19, Glock 17, Glock 22. Yeah, shooting skeet would be okay. But you better have a nice shoulder pad. It's not meant for chicks to fire 12 gauges. Yeah, the H&K is nice. What's up, for? But I prefer a 38 or a 9mm. basically the same anyway. Yeah, I think it's the most effective. Absolutely. My most effective is the most effective weapon is the one you feel most comfortable with. Yeah, 38 Smith & Wesson is mine. Revolvers are foolproof. They're the ultimate defense weapon because they don't fail. They don't top hat, they don't jam. Yeah, Junker, I can't do a 12 gauge. It's way too much for me unless I'm firing from hip level. Nice, Debbie. Finally got somebody behind me in line. I said, if you can't get the job done with a 10-round magazine and a 9mm, just give it up, right? Yeah, 410 is nice. 20 is too much for me. .20 gauge is just the right size. 18, 20. No way a 12 for me. Yeah, that's cool, Shep. I'd love that. I don't think the inside is open. All these fast food places have decided to keep the inside closed because they don't have to clean it, and you know, it just makes a more efficient operation for them. No, not for me, Pamela. 12 gauge just rips my shoulder to shreds. It had Missy Jen got a frozen shoulder from it. It was terrible. Well, 22 mag load, that'll go right through your skull. I wouldn't want to get peppered with 22s. Boss likes his horn a day defense rounds. Yes, Cheryl tolerates us here. Cheryl, you wouldn't say I'm a gun nut though, right? Another goat head and a BMW. That's right, goat head. You mofo. Yeah, that's cool, Junker. Been shooting my 12 from the hip forever. Yeah, I would never shoot high. I would always do it granny clamping style from the hip. I've been a gun owner on and off since 1978. Qualified to go into the FBI Academy, but got hired in Hong Kong first. On my way to Quantico. First thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kid folks said, Jed, move away from there. Moved to the place you ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbillies, do. Brought to you by Kellogg's Corn Flakes. The best to you each morning. Claris, yeah. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Ellie Mae. Yeah, when they hear that, when they hear you, Junker, you're right, man. When they hear you racking a 12 gauge, if they have an ounce of sense in their brain, they're already heading out off the property. When you hear them racking a shotgun, that's the bomb, man. When you're racking a shotgun, forget about it. I know Graham bought me the 410, so I guess I've been a gun owner. Wow, that's cool. Rosie Oakley. Yeah, you hear a shotgun being racked? Oh, man. Same way I used to feel about a Winchester being racked, a lever action Winchester or a pump action. I would sure like to have an 1873 Winchester, but those things are so expensive now. The gun that won the West. There's too many fakes out there too. Hi, Flan. Sorry you're feeling a little blue, babe. I've been putting smiles on faces since 2013. It is a beautiful sound. Yeah. Pump action's a nice one too. Time to porch. Time to porch sweep. I love that. Sure, Jody, you see I fixed up the Nightbot for Instagram. You guys should follow me on Instagram. I'd love to have an 1873 Winchester. I would love to have that. The gun that won the West. So very collectible. And I would fire that baby. What's up, Nicole? I would use that 1873 too. I wouldn't be afeard of firing that. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They just don't have enough staff. They just don't have, so nobody's behind me. I'm literally still the last person here. Well, people found old ones leaning against trees in the wilderness. Honey, I would hate to see what kind of shape that 1873 would be leaning against the tree in the wilderness. I doubt you'd be able to restore that baby. Chuck Connors with that, yeah, the rifleman. I like that opening scene in the Rifleman, that shooting. It's a lack of staff, and it's people come through here and order 100 items, and it is what it is. This person just peeled off. They've had it. The person that was pulling in behind me's had it. It's a sad situation these days. But we got nowhere we got to be right now, so. This is at Jack in the Box. We've been here forever. I always think like the staff just walked out all of a sudden. God, the car's actually moving. I've lived ever since the pandemic through the drive-through. This is the worst ever the last couple of weeks. There's some extra little sign hanging here. I wonder what it says here. See if I can zero in on that. If we have I don't know, they got some other sign hanging here. Yeah, our goal is to make you happy. If we have a rat in a bag, we'll be happy. Not, what does that say? If you order a rat in a bag, we'll promptly prepare that for you. Wow, you can read that, Cheryl? Son of a... like they were selling fried rat or something. Sorry, Teresa. I'm a cause of global warming. Hi, Kale. Sorry, sweetie. Unsub, resub, and hit that bell for all notifications, honey. Get out of the rat line now. There must be one person working everything in there. Nice. 1913 Winchester. That's collectible too. Yeah, Cobra John, it's even worse here because the competition for workers is so intense. I'm thinking about going back to Ensenada, Skylara. How is it over in the UK, Nicole? How is it in Manchester over there? Is it the same deal? Riding around in my automobile. Dude, I haven't ordered anything tonight, Flan. I haven't ordered a damn thing yet. Thumbs up or appreciated if you're coming in tonight. This government's handed out so much free money. We're just contributing to global warming. I hear her actually ordering. Let's see if she's indeed ordering there. She got her head out the window. No, Luca, I just went to Pismo. I love Pismo very much. Yeah, in 4 days I'll be able to get to the menu. My God, I've moved to the on-deck circle here. Look at this. I'm on the on-deck circle. That's what I say, Samuel. Who was thinking that, you know? It's a theocracy, for God's sakes. How are you going to offset that? You got people that are fanatics. Yeah, it is. It's embarrassment. But I guess Biden just wants to get the pain over with. God, look at this. I moved into the batter box here, batter's box.
Welcome. Thank you for choosing Jack in the Box. Would you like to try the ultimate cheeseburger? Don't forget to add some jalapenos to it. One moment, please.
No, thank you for asking. I'd like to order 2 junior jumbo jacks with extra ketchup.
One moment, please, sir. Give us a moment.
Keep your eye on the ball. That's right, Quinn. She just gave me the welcome and then just shut me down. Just shut me right down. Welcome to Jack in the Box. Would you like to order? No, thank you, but I appreciate you asking. Oh. And they charge $4 for onion rings. Can you believe it? Most of this stuff is such a rip. Yeah, I'm getting the value fries and the value drink too. Yeah, people are just ready to give up. Could I have 2 junior jumbo jacks with extra ketchup, please?
Extra ketchup?
Yes, and a value fry.
Value fry?
And a value drink, Diet Coke, please.
Okay, value fry and value diet coke.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else?
That's it.
676. Thank you.
Thank you. Traveling to Mexico taught me, and living here for all these years taught me extreme patience. Extreme patience. No, I don't do milkshakes and think dairy and too much. What time is it here? It is 8:18. Double check your Coke, exactly. It's really tough on these workers. But you got to exercise extreme patience. It's like visiting Mexico. Everything's going to take twice as long, but it's going to be half as expensive. And it's going to taste better. I don't know about the doubles because I just ended up wasting the second double last night. I forgot to get it out of the car. The Oreo shake, huh? I just can't do all those calories and stuff. Yeah, I'm still waiting online, Rogie. Yeah. And thank you for coming over from the Cerro Gordo. Yeah, I can't do all that sugar. I don't know, Joni, but I wasn't going to take a shot. It has been a long time here, hasn't it? Still 70 degrees tonight. That's right, Jeremy, dude. Long line. Long wait. I don't have anybody behind me. The guy's still back at the order screen. Karen from hell. There you go. They have a nickname for me. Patient as hell. I sit here till the cows come home. I don't really ever have to put on AC too often here. Tell you the truth. I think this breaks a record though for our longest wait. Yeah, I've been over 30 minutes right here. Yeah, I have a lot of patience. It's just from living here for the last 23 years. That's great, Chef. Maybe you should have ordered breakfast. That's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. I could sit here till midnight just being patient. Oh, well, thank you. Welcome to you. I was afraid some people that come over from Cerro Gordo might get a little upset that I'm not quite on the team Brent. Yep, wasted my gas. Okay, he got the food, so he'll be on his way. We're on the on-deck circle. Yeah, people wanted me to do a 24-hour live stream. When I get the Streamlabs back up, I will probably do a 24-hour. I don't know if I could stay awake 24 hours. I guess I could. You know, because right now for the last year, I've just been up on YouTube because Streamlabs was so screwed up that YouTube limits you to 8 hours. Yes, absolutely, EJ. You've got to learn in dealing with Mexicans, Mexico, and things. You've got to learn to be incredibly patient. So I think we will try to do a 24-hour stream. I only got one person behind me, believe it or not. Yeah, I got one poor gal working here. Hey, there you go, Tigui. Yeah. Well, it's just, you know, when people go to Mexico flying, they can't gear down to the slower pace of life, and they get very frustrated. But I always say, hey man, that's the reason you went anyway, to just have a slower pace of life and just chill out. Like you order your food at a restaurant, it's going to be a half hour till it gets there, right? I've just learned to be very, very patient. Chef Jared at the Subway. No problem. Happy to wait. Jared from Subway. That's funny as shit. Thank you. 673. Good night, let it go. Am I hey spoopy? No. I'm not pulled over. It does look like the lights are like Popo's got me pulled. Could I get a couple extra, please? Thank you for what you do. Thank you. I know you're very busy. Thank you. You only have one woman working that whole shebang right there. They do have front counter too. Did I go back to Mexico? No, I didn't go back to Mexico. I just wanted her to know I appreciated her effort, because it's a thankless job. Because she's got so much to do over there. She really didn't understand the thing I said anyway. Oh, boy. I'm going to try to go back soon. I don't know exactly when. This pandemic is starting to put a pinch in shit again. Let's see what we got here. A little kindness goes a long way. You find that why did she give me buttermilk sauce? What the hell? What the hell is that? She gave me buttermilk. What the serious hell was that? Well, with the thought that counts. Oh well. Yeah, I don't understand. And she said, you want anything in ketchup? I said, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. How the person taught the patience? You mean how I became so patient? Yep, in the car. Yeah, I try to think about what's going on in that area. Ignore that link for the giveaway. It's all screwed up. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Oh, in life, I'm a very patient person, Patricia. Because I know that person is so overwhelmed. Let's see, I didn't get a straw either. That's going to be a little more problematic. That woman is just up against it, man. Up against it. Hi, Princess. It's laundry day in the hood. She's done that a couple hundred times. You can get free $6 burger at Carl's Jr. every time, really? It is. It's a great place for content. And I've been in laundromats all over America. Yep. California requires, at least our county requires a mask indoors now. Gave me a lot of fries tonight. This laundromat is beautifully maintained. Yeah, the value fries are a good deal there. Yeah, probably did, huh? This woman's got precision fold on everything. Precision fold. For $1.89, that's a damn good looking burger. It's mutton. I like lettuce and tomato on my burger. It's nice mutton. They don't really have laundromats in Mexico City. Okay, thank you, Princess. Hey, Fetish, how you doing? She runs a tight operation. She did that military style. Always nice to see Fetish. Wow, Ilva, you really did that, huh? Yeah, don't put money in your pocket. Well, that's just my nature, Judy, to be that way. That woman is up against it, but she's going to take her time. She's going to work at her own pace. She's in the car now. Damn good burger. Excellent burger. Strangely, the burgers have gotten better over the last month. We're on an FBI stakeout. Yes, familiar with Fort Meade, Fort George C. Meade? Yes. Up in Aberdeen, the great NSA listening post. Aberdeen Proving Ground. Fort Meade, Fort George C. Meade, the commander of the Army of the Potomac and the hero of Gettysburg. Native of Pennsylvania. Succeeded Joseph Hooker as last commander of the Army of the Potomac. Now, I've had enough coffee tonight. That was worth the wait. No, I already had 2 coffees tonight. Any more, I'll be out whizzing. Sorry, Judy. Good night. Oh, thank you, Roji. I appreciate that. I hope you don't mind me calling you that, or Coverty. We're glad to welcome you aboard. We travel, we do stuff every single day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's been well over 3 hours I have been live, so I'm going to go ahead and wish you all a wonderful good evening. Thanks for sharing Sunday with me. And Brent Underwood, Cerro Gordo, no hard feelings, buddy. Just got to call a spade a spade. And I want to thank you all, my wonderful moderators. Forget the silver $50 contest will officially be on tomorrow. You'll have 1 week. Just make sure you're subscribed so you have a chance to win. It's almost $200 worth of good old American 1890s, 1910 silver. Shipping that worldwide, whoever wins it. So thanks so much, everybody. See you tomorrow.